Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Monday Breakthrough. So, I finally launched my website last week. Not the Type Convo website, but the Type Foundry website. And honestly, I couldn't be more proud of myself. I know it sounds a bit like too cliche, but I'm so excited. And not because I was working on it for almost a year or because it looks super cool, but because I actually launched it before it was actually finished. Don't get me wrong, I launched it when the main sections were ready, but not everything I wanted to upload and not everything I wanted to have there was finished. I had the basics, I had the homepage, I had the shop, font tester, all those small little things, licenses and legal pages. And I didn't actually even have all the products uploaded, but I knew it was time to go live because if I didn't do it, it would probably take me another year of perfecting the perfect, reviewing every single spacing, every single product image, and God only knows what. So I launched it, and because of that, I'm proud of myself because I actually listened to myself. I launched it before it was ready, before it was perfect. And then I continued to work on it because over the weekend I was uploading more products. I added the freebie section, I updated my emails to fit the new branding, and I will continue on improving it over the years to come probably. And there will not be a single week where I will not fix something, where I will not do some small change, where I will not reorder the products or maybe change the product images or whatever actually comes to my mind that could improve the website. But actually launching it before it was completely ready is what matters in this whole story. And I've been somewhere in between all my life, all my career. I was either waiting for the project to be completely perfect and from start to finish, and then I would launch it, or I would just put it out there, put it to go live, and see what happens, improve it along the way. And I believe the second approach is way better because I personally know so many people who are working on their projects and working, but they never launch. They never put themselves out there. They never put their work out there. And honestly, I do believe that we don't get better by working all by ourselves on our projects, but actually by listening what other people say, by collaborating, by listening. And when it came to the website, I listened to my husband, I listened to my friends, Elliot and Victor. They had so many great advices. And I listened to so many other people while working on the site and other projects. And that's how you learn. You actually put your work out there and then you collect the feedback. Not just from the people, you listen to the visits, the downloads, analytics. Don't listen to haters, of course, but listen. Look for anything that can help you improve the project, improve yourself. Don't just wait. And that's somehow how it really works. I've been reading about this all over internet. A lot of my guests on the podcast said it as well. Just launch it. Just put yourself out there and then improve based on the feedback. Because if you wait for something to be perfect, you might overdo it. You might actually go in a way that will not actually serve you the right purpose. You might go in a way that actually will not bring you anything valuable. And honestly, my sales improved over these 4 days. I mean, it's 4 days and you cannot measure anything by just the 4 days. But in these 4 days, I had more sales on my website than I had it last week for the same 4 days, and the week before, and the week before. And the website is not perfect. It has some spacing issues on mobile devices. It has some things that I would like to be different, but I just didn't have time to finish them. And there's so many things that actually I could improve and I will improve over time. But that website needs to serve its purpose right now and not just in a year when it's completely perfect, when I finish it until small details. It needs to work now. And that's how it goes for your work, no matter if you are a freelancer, if you have a side project, I launched the podcast without any equipment. The first episode was just a live session on Instagram that I converted to a podcast. I had no idea about audio editing. I had no idea about podcast platforms. I really had no idea what I'm doing, what I'm letting myself into, but I just jumped and I did it. And then I started inviting guests, still having no microphone, no idea how to edit my recordings, no idea how it all worked. But I'm so happy I did it. Talked to some of the most amazing people in my life. I've learned so many things from them. And I guess the point is just do it. Don't wait to make it perfect. Just launch it. If you are working on your portfolio, you know that it will not be perfect even in a year. And even in a year or 2 or 3, you will still have little things to finish, to perfect, to improve, to change. And if you continue doing it that way, it will never be perfect and you will never launch it. What I actually learned, I remembered, and I actually talked to my husband this weekend, and we figured out that 2 of my most successful projects, the Type Foundry and the agency I had before, were actually born by chance. When I moved to Spain, I didn't really plan to have a Type Foundry. I actually planned to do website templates, WordPress themes, because I had experience in that. And then I slowly started doing some other things, experimenting, putting my work out there. And then the first font was published and it was super successful. After that, I published a couple of more just to see how it goes. 6-7 years later, I'm doing fonts exclusively. I did not make a template, I think, for more than 2 or 3 years. And I never did any of those website templates I planned to do in the first place. And even before with the agency, my goal was just to start working, to have some experience, to easily be employed by other people, to have some basic experience. And then during the years, the wheel was just turning and I had an agency of 15 employees. I never planned it, but it was super successful. In the Type Foundry, it's even more successful. And honestly, just put your work out there, just do it, put it on your Instagram, publish your work, and see where it leads you. The thing that you are working towards right now might not be the work that will be recognized, and it actually might not be the work that you will do for the rest of, for the next 5-10 years. But just do it, because waiting doesn't really help you. You might get your website some 10% better, but honestly, no one will notice those 10% except you. And it's not worth it. If you publish it now, if you publish it early, you have so many more chances to improve, to add new features, to add new things, just to make it look so much better. And the road you are taking is actually more brave. You are being brave by publishing when not ready. And that's what I wanted to do. Published my website. I didn't have a freebie section. I didn't have a newsletter subscribe button anywhere. I don't think I even had Instagram integrated. And it just felt like, just launch it, just do it. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. Just put your work out there. Just do these side projects. Just make yourself visible on the internet. Because if you are waiting a year, you are nowhere to be seen. And your work, no one can see it, no matter how perfect it is. So publish your work, listen to the feedback, and improve. And that's kind of a message for this Monday, based on my experience of launching a website that was not 100% perfect. So I hope you get something from it, at least as much as I did, at least some satisfaction that you actually were brave enough to put out something that's not perfect. I'll see you here next week, guys. Until then, stay creative, stay curious, and keep the convo going.